Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us for the Super Mario Pajama Party. Well, the event is over, and that was one crazy, wacky experience for us all to go through. But as you can see, you know, get a real idea of what it is to game with, you know, guys and girls together in a fun atmosphere with fun and exciting games. Now, I decided to take the time to actually interview some of the actual people who were at the parties and get their take and their experience on what it was to be in the event. We got some of the girls, we got some of the guys, and we even got Mason Delfino, Nintendo's brand ambassador, who was a viewer online to view in on the entire action. So take a look at what these guys have to say and on the entire matter to weigh in, and then leave your comments below on the entire subject matter at hand. Your feedback is very important to us because that's what makes the next best, you know, stream and vlog that I make in the future, because I take you guys you know, comments into consideration. Like, subscribe, hit that bell to help support my channel as it continues to grow, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Later. Okay guys, we are here at Mason Delfino, aka Aquaman of the N Team. He's an official Nintendo brand ambassador, and this is his house. And yeah, his house is legit, guys. I'm telling you, like, this is the real Nintendo setup here. We have Kalia in the background. Then we have the mysterious Black Pauldron. Yo. Right, and then we have Ian. Hi. And then we have Adiro. Hi, and then we have Captain Commander EMP Valkyrie Robin of the Empire Arcadia Dynasty. Hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, you saw that title sound? That's so official. All right, guys. So we just finished having the Super Mario Pajama Party, and we wanted to get you guys' take on it. We're going to give a special shout out at Daft Temerity, who was the actual major sponsor for the actual party. So without, you know, Daft Temerity, it would never have happened. So I want to
thank you, Daft. Thanks, Daft. Okay. You're the best.
So let's start with, we want to get a viewer's perspective. So Mason, you were watching online.
Yes, I was.
What was your thoughts on the entire, you know, party itself?
All right, so, you know, I worked a lot during it, but I caught a good hour and a half of it or so. First off, props to Pauldron, because this layout was epic. Thank you. Yeah, just in turn, I mean, it looked like a lot of fun, really. And you asked me if I could be there, but I had to work anyway. But it would have been lit, and it looks like you guys did have a lot of fun. I think the viewers and the commenters and everybody were very, what's the word? It was very interactive, you know? I mean, between all the, just the games and the stream, people reading comments and stuff, obviously. And it's just a fun time. I mean, that's what streaming's all about, too, to interact and all that. And I think it was very evident in that stream. It was very fun. So.
If you could be there, what part would you have been there? What part would you have wanted to be there for?
Well, you know, I mean, I really want to beat you in Quick Draw and 1-2 switch. So it would have been that part. It just didn't happen. That's why it's not in the stream, because I didn't beat you, but I'm going to. Oh. That's it. I'm calling you out, bud.
He's calling me out in his house.
Yeah.
So is there going to be a 1-2 switch?
It's where I'm most comfortable, man.
Is it going to be a 1-2 switch here?
Yeah.
You do know
we're gonna
that
switch things up, and you're gonna lose this time.
Oh. Now, see, here's a problem here. Now, this could be the place where you lay your final rest in your own home.
I mean, you only live once, you know.
Ooh, I like that answer. Okay, here we're gonna move over to the bubbly Miss Percy here.
Sleepy.
Yeah. So yes, the one who's always sleep deprived.
Sleep deprived.
Hey, Kalia. So, all right. You were one of the ladies that was at the event, right? And you know that this that event was catered towards the you know, women in gaming. What was it that stuck out that was good, or what was it that stuck out that was bad, if there was even a bad?
Oh, I don't know if I want to say bad. I mean, well, now that my voice is out from all of the enthusiastic excitement of the stream, I would say the good thing that happened, I feel like it placed a different narrative of what people thought of, like, even like females playing video games in general. It's a casual setting. Bless you. A casual setting. She is, though. Look at those locks. Yeah, a casual setting with just interacting and just seeing all the fun stuff, like, you know, the 1-2 switch milk game. So
We don't talk about that.
we don't talk about that.
Or the Song
Anything negative? I really can't think of a con to it all. I mean, maybe okay. Part of the sleep deprivation of some of us people in general, it came from all of the test streaming and the trial and errors of that. So at least that's over with. So now we'll have like probably a more sophisticated schedule of who's up and who's asleep during a 24-hour stream, you know, switching on and off. But other than that, I think it was pretty good. You guys should really go check out the Switch, the 1-2 Switch section.
Favorite game at a party?
Oh God, favorite game? Actually, honorable mention probably the sandwich eating game. Very competitive.
Who's the reigning champion?
Very competitive. You ate 12-foot-long sandwiches. That is incredible.
Sandwiches.
But TriForce had a lot too, though.
TriForce had a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah,
he was like, yo. If y'all go back and watch the archives of that stream, he's like, let me get another go, B. Let me get another go.
Some really big bites, you know. I was really impressed. But my favorite game in particular was actually the Wizard game. That was fun because it felt like you were doing some DBZ key blast, going back and forth with the R3 controls, Kamehameha wave stuff. So that game was like the most fun to me. So that's what I really
Thank you, Kalia. So we move on to the man, the myth, the legend, the hidden one himself, the one who actually made the stream possible, Black Pauldron. So 2 questions for you, Black Pauldron.
Yes.
What was the most difficult thing in preparing the stream itself?
He's like, where do I begin?
Everything. Oh my goodness. I put in I love the fact that we broke everything up into late night streams to see the stream evolve into what it is now. The layout, the setup in my room. If it wasn't for TriForce coming to me with this idea and us executing it, my room would have never been as clean as it is today. And I will be putting out a video soon about that on my channel. But no, seriously, the most difficult thing was. They know I'm talking. The most serious thing. Sorry, the most difficult thing about setting up the whole stream was really just making sure we had a cast of people who wanted to just have a fun time, socialize in a unisex environment, and pretty much break the mold of how female gamers are viewed in group environments like that.
Right.
I thought that was the most. The reason why I thought it was the most challenging thing is because, I'll be honest with you, I don't play games with that many females. And I've made a lot of friends doing this. And that, I just didn't think something like that could happen for me. Okay,
then speaking of which, is this the most fun you've had with girls in gaming ever?
Yes, absolutely.
I bet.
May the viewers in this audience know your age?
I'm 27, yes.
27
I was born
years
in 1989.
on this planet, and that's the most fun he's had with the video game with girls. Congratulations, Nintendo. Moving on.
If I can say one more thing, just to edit that a little bit. My mother.
Yes.
She introduced me to gaming. She was a big fan of the NES, and we played Mario's 1 through 3 together.
Oh, that is why your mother tuned in on the stream and subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! I saw his mother just pop up out of nowhere, and she just subscribed. Then I'm like, wait a minute, is that your mother? And he's like, yeah. And then he yelled from downstairs, "Thanks, Mom." All right, Ian. Yes, Ian. So you were in the background, right, off stream. Well, actually, you were on the blind side of the stream.
I wanted the girls to do their thing. It was their night, you know?
It was their night?
But I wanted you to participate. I'm like, come on, Ian, get up in here. You was like,
oh man, did Ian play any games?
Ian, you didn't play
I
any
played Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on Smash.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, one of the Switch games.
Yeah, he was.
I was just pressing A a lot.
That's the way to go.
All right, Ian. What was the most memorable experience of the party for you?
That fraction of a fraction quick draw.
Oh, I see.
That happened twice.
You mean the
2
nanosecond victories?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know how they managed that.
Yeah,
ISIS
that was crazy.
Because they were serious.
Unheard of.
They had a serious face, okay?
Two girls was fighting against each other, and one of them beat the other person twice by a nanosecond. I mean a real nanosecond.
If you scroll in the archives, if you know who Glitch X City is, and you're not gonna really recognize my sister, but she kind of has the same hairstyle.
She had the she had one of the light green.
She had a
Nintendo shirts on.
the neon yellowish, greenish
hair down to her elbows.
Pikachu shirt.
The Pikachu.
Yeah, that was the Pikachu.
Pikachu. Yeah, go to that. That was intense.
That was intense.
That was
a literal nanosecond.
If I was gonna pick a favorite moment of the night, it would have been that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
All right, so Ian, being that you, for the most part, while you were watching video games and playing Smash Brothers, you were kind of like playing a cut. Who do you think had the best pajama of the night? That's a setup question, Ian. Got to be careful here.
Pikachu onesie.
The Pikachu onesie.
Tashira, yes. Shout out to Tashira, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see that girl on stream? Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I saw that.
All right. So we're going to go next to Adiro. Yes. Hey, Adiro. So, Adira, this is, you're no stranger to video games. You've been playing video games for, how old are you?
20.
Something.
24.
How old she was, yo.
Okay. 24 years old. I know you've been playing video games for quite some time because actually you were no stranger when you were playing them. What was your favorite moment at the party? Like, what game did you have? Because I noticed you played a lot of the games.
I did, yeah. It was a lot of fun. My favorite them of the night though. I don't think I can even pick. Like, it was so many. Like, I had fun doing the runway thing, even though I almost broke my hip.
Yeah,
it was a horrible moment for me, guys. I wasn't ready. I don't know. Like, they were all so much fun. I can't even pick a favorite. Like, the comments from the guys were just hilarious. Like, some of you guys were out of pocket.
Future note: behave yourselves. In the words of Top TriForce.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Behave.
The stream audience knows no chill.
Behave
It was
yourself.
hilarious though.
But
I remember there was one point somebody was talking about Pikachu, and I'm like, all right, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Because her and I both had on the matching.
We had matching.
Pikachu.
Boxers.
Boxer. Briefs.
It
Yes.
was just cheeks everywhere. It was wonderful.
Trying to take a picture.
She said cheeks everywhere.
So, I noticed there's a part in the stream where I'm trying to figure this out. You won 2 separate games dropping the Joy-Cons. Like, at the critical moments to win, but you still win the game.
Yeah.
Like, were you surprised that even happened?
I was. Because one of them was the boxing one, right? And I dropped it, and I was like, oh, no!
Oh, she was going...
She was crazy.
Oh, go ahead.
But what's crazy, it wasn't only just that boxing game. It was another game that she dropped the Joy-Con and won
the milk?
too.
No, it wasn't the milk one. It was
against me.
One?
It was against me, and every time I had an excuse, she
Oh,
dropped the controller and still won the game.
It was the boxing one, and I think it was quick draw. When you dropped it.
Not with me.
I only
Not
think it
with
went
me.
a quick draw. That's just
Yeah.
like a long shot. Just kidding.
Was it the gorilla game?
It could have been the Gorilla
It
game.
might have been.
Oh
no.
I think you dropped it during the Gorilla game.
I don't know. It was
No,
just,
Gorilla game, we were trying to really figure it out.
Gorilla
game
so
is so
confusing.
weird.
It is so confusing.
All right.
It's so weird.
Adira, last question for you. If you could do this again, would you?
Oh, yes, for sure. Definitely, yeah.
And would you recommend this? How would you recommend a Nintendo Switch?
It's just a lot of fun. Like, if you want to have a good time, hang out with friends, good people, play it. Plain and simple.
Okay.
You know
Play Skyrim on the go.
I actually thought, don't kill me for this, my opinion changed. I actually thought 1-2 Switch was going to be boring as hell. But
with the right people.
No, not even just that. It forces the interaction.
Yeah.
I mean, with the right people.
But the game
it's great, though.
It makes you look at your person playing versus the actual game, which is nice, because what game does that?
Yeah.
I mean, not many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
It's a great game to...
And here we are to the battle-tested Valkyrie Commander, Robin. So, Robin, now, you were coming here from Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas. The country where, the part of the country where everything's big. what were your expectations coming here?
Ooh.
What does that mean?
My expectations coming here was to basically just have a good time doing a 24-hour stream, meeting a lot of the girls. We interacted and talked a lot on Skype and such like that, so it was really good to finally meet the face behind the Skype, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
cool.
we had fun. Man.
What do you think about Nintendo's Switch system bringing people together to play video games and have fun?
I think it's really good. Like Mason said, Mason and Kalia basically pointed out, you know, it's the like Nintendo had a very good idea with the 1-2 Switch. It is fun. It's literally the icebreaker of games. It brings people together. It has multiple games you can play, and it's just like a whole lot of fun. I mean, like I wouldn't know how to describe it any other way but to go and pick up the Switch and 1-2 Switch.
I feel like
to
it's
play
a game
for everyone to jump in and play it. You know, like you have to try it for yourself.
Yeah.
I can't really put it into what you have to literally go out, buy it, play it with a group of friends, like Mason said. Like it depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah. Like,
but even then, it brings strangers together.
Now, your mother was on the stream the entire time.
Yes.
Right? She was talking to you, and then y'all got into a little, you know, back and forth between about who would beat who in the video games. And one of the things that was brought up was you ate 12 whole sandwiches in the Subway eating game. And so when you dominated that particular competition convincingly,
convincingly,
yeah, undefeated, yes.
I'm retiring in that game.
And you're retiring in your game. What was your mother's thoughts to the whole thing? Because she was actually watching it.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, just like Black Pauldron said, my whole start of playing video games is my mother. Started playing when I was 4 years old, and we went through all the Marios on the original Nintendo. So because of that, she laid out that foundation, and that's kind of where like me and her competitiveness came into play. You know, staying up late night when I was a kid, leading up to even now that, you know, I'm a full-grown adult. You know, we share those memories, those bonds. And so the game that we were talking about was basically Midnight Club and Pokemon Stadium 2, the mini games. And she was in the chat talking about, girl, you know I can kick your butt in this. And so she was just like gassing herself up, and I'm like, yo, let's not forget when we play Mario Party on the 64, you be crying. I'ma say it again, you be crying, and you be like, no, I don't want to fight against you. Let's be on team so we can go up against Luigi and Yoshi.
Destroys more than just friendships.
Because
it destroys families.
It destroys families and friendships. But now, like a lot of my gaming career, my love for gaming, I have to give all respect and shout outs to my mom. She is the original gamer. So hashtag OG mom. Go back and watch the stream, you know what I'm talking about. She done went from the mom to OG mom. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, it's thanks to her that I have this love for gaming, and me and her share these precious memories even still to this day.
Can I make a comment on the game about the 1-2 Switch and how some of the games appeal to, you know, everyone in a certain way? Not every game is for everyone.
Yeah.
So there's this sword fighting game, and our friend Rex and Black Pauldron started playing it. Now, when I looked at it, it looked like it was going to be kind of fun, but I'm like, this is boring. Who would want to watch this? Well,
then you play it.
Certain people really like swords, or collect them, or you know, always research about them and stuff. So when or actually do martial arts or something. So when I saw Rex and Black Pauldron play the sword fight, my eyes is already looking at it like I was watching a film. So some of your friends can really take some of these games really far, depending on just how they are as a person. I just think you guys will look at that in the stream.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you for joining me in this small segment to cover the post Super Mario Pajama Party, and these are all the people here. And The next one we'll do will be one in Jamaica. So thank you guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye guys.